I want you all to tell me at the same time what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. That's delightful. Did you get all that, Mrs. Naylor? She got it all. Now she's hungry. Wow. All right, so we are here to celebrate spelling, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm going to talk, first of all, third grade, just to these friends behind me, and then I will come back and talk to you, okay? So hang tight for a second. Okay. So everybody on the stage, I just need you to listen. Can you hear me? Okay. So this is a little different from what you've done in the past, right? So I'm going to explain kind of what it looks like. Don't worry about the order that I put you in. When it is your turn to come forward, I will call your name. So don't worry about, wait a minute, who am I after? Where am I supposed to be? Just wait. Hold on 1 second, sweetie. Okay, and then I'll answer your question. So I will call you up, okay? So let's practice. Avery, come here 1 second. So when I call your name, you're going to come up and see this little black box right here? So you're going to stand on that black box. You don't need to get any closer to this microphone. You don't need to lean in. Definitely don't touch it. Just stand there. It will pick up your voice. Now, what I'm going to have you do when you come forward, because you are more than 6 feet away from anybody, when you come up here, I do need you to pull down your mask so that we can really make sure that we are seeing and hearing you spell the words, okay? So you can pull your mask down when you're standing up here, then just put it back up when you're going back to your seat, okay? So it's going to be every time you come up here, pull it down. I'm more than 6 feet away from Mrs. Naylor, so I will have my mask down the entire time so that you can really see me and hear me when I'm giving you the words, and I will also give you a sentence, okay? Avery, you can sit down. Just remember, when you come up here, you are to follow the say, spell, say rule. So if the word is cat, you will say cat, C-A-T, cat. And then I will either say, thank you, that's correct, and then you'll go back to your seat, or I would say incorrect, and then you would come down. Now, normally, you know, I love to give hugs, but this year what we'll do is just kind of an air high five, okay? Then you'll go find a seat, making sure there's 2 spaces between you and the next person. Towards the end of the spelling bee, we may have to bring some students back up to figure out the exact order of who is in first, second, third, and fourth place. So unlike past years, those people who are in the top 4 in the grade level would go on to the district spelling bee. This year, because of COVID, there is no district spelling bee. So I actually have the ribbons here. So at the very end today, I will give ribbons to the first, second, third, and fourth person. So we'll take pictures. We'll have you come up here at the very end. So does that make sense? Okay. Now questions. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have 2. So are we going to do a practice round?
Yes, we are.
Okay, and are we going to get more than just a ribbon?
What are you thinking, Sora?
Candy.
Candy, of course you are.
Or turkey.
Turkey. Oh, that's a good idea.
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing. That's a good idea. Okay, Grace.
When you get out, are you supposed to just come back or sit down?
So you're going to sit down there unless I say, hey, Grace, or whomever, just go ahead and have a seat back up here. So I'll tell you if you need to stay up here. That'll happen when we get down to 2 or 3 people at the very, very end. Otherwise, just go ahead and come on down and have a seat and just make sure you leave 2 spaces between you and the next person. Okay? Yes. That's okay. You keep thinking. Okay? Are we good?
Wait, oh yeah,
Yep.
In the practice round, you sit out?
No. So in the practice round, you're just going to do exactly what I said. I'll have each of you, I'll call your names, you'll come forward, I'll give you the word, I'll read the sentence, you will say, spell, say the word, and then you'll you'll go back to your seat up here. So even if there's a mistake during the practice round, you're not out.
Phew.
The one last thing I will tell you, and I'll help you with this, don't get too worried about this, but if you are spelling a word like cat, and you say cat, C-E, may I start over? I will say yes. Then if you spelled C-A-T, I have to go with the way you spelled it at first, the C-E. And it would be incorrect. That's called retracing. And that's a retracing rule in the spelling bee. If you said cat, C-A, may I start over? I'll say yes. And then you said C-A-T, that would be fine, because when you started it, you were spelling it correctly. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yes, ma'am.
So, my mom said that say you're spelling the word cat again. You can't say C-A-C-A.
Right. Correct. So that's what thank you for saying that. So what Miles is saying is, let's say the word is cat. You cannot say C-A-C-A-T, because then I have to take all of those letters together, and it would be as if you were spelling the word C-A-C-A-T. So you do have to ask to start over for me to give you credit for that new word, the way you're spelling it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Super. So here's what I want to tell all of you. So I'll use this now. First of all, it's kind of cool this year that we're able to use microphones. So I have a microphone, obviously. The students will have a microphone. The reason we're doing that is because we cannot have anybody else come in to observe. So in the past, parents, grandparents, family love to come in and watch the spelling bee. That can't happen this year. So we are using our YouTube channel to broadcast it live. So everything that we're doing here, your parents and your families will be able to see. We're also going to record it so that your parents can go back later if they can't watch it right now during the day. They can go back. You can go back and watch it later on our YouTube channel. So it's all good. It's just to really make it possible for more people to see you, because we want to celebrate the spelling bee, right? Yeah? So we're going to be on our best behavior. And remember, you are one family. You are one community. So you guys here on the stage, you're representing the whole third grade. And so I know you all out here want to celebrate and support your friends. But there's going to be an appropriate time to do that. When the students are spelling on the stage or waiting for me to give words, what have you, we have to be super quiet. We have to be very quiet. We can't be waving. We can't be doing anything, any hand motions, anything like that. We just have to be super still and quiet and let them have the opportunity to do their best. Okay? When they come down off the stage, you will hear me say, okay, time to clap. So I'll tell you when it's time to clap, and then you can clap for your friends as they come down. Does that make sense? Okay. I think that's it. I think I've covered about everything. Mrs. Steinbrecher, would you pray over these sweeties? Okay.
Lord, I just thank you for today, and I thank you for the opportunity to be here and the opportunity to have this spelling bee. I just pray for each and every student up on stage, Lord. I just ask that you give them just the reassurance and the confidence in what they've studied and what they've done to get to this point. And I just ask that this would be a learning experience and that we would continue to grow and learn to love like you through it. In your name, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, sweetie. When they come down off the stage. So if they spell a word correctly and they go back to their seat, we can't clap then, just when they come down. And I'll tell you. Okay? Yep. don't you worry about it. I will make sure to tell you guys when it's time to clap. Okay? Super. All righty. Okay, so like we said, we're going to do a practice round. Are you ready? It's so fun. It's so fun. Oh, yes, it is. You're among family and friends. This is good. Okay? And I'll work on that, Sora. I'll see if I can get you a turkey. Maybe turkey parts for all of you, okay? That's what you want as a reward. Okay. All right. Avery, come on forward, sweet pea. Okay, so then you would pull down your mat. There you go. All right, your word is ape. The zoo has a new baby ape. Ape.
Ape. A-P-E, ape.
That is correct. Okay, Carter. Your word is ball. The player kicked the ball into the net. Ball.
B-A-L.
Okay, so hold on one second. We're just practicing. Just practicing. So you want to say the word? Because I want to make sure that you've heard the word correctly. Sometimes if a student hears it differently, they say it differently, and then I can stop you and make sure you understand the word. So the word is ball, so go ahead.
Ball. B-A-L-L, ball.
That is correct. You may have a seat. All right, Miles. Okay, your word is band. Her son plays guitar in the band. Band.
Band. B-A-N-D, band.
That is correct. All right, Grace. Your word is big. He made a big pile of leaves in the yard. Big.
Big. B-I-G, big.
That is correct. All right, Emmy. Your word, oh, your mask, sweetie. There you go. Your word is cat. The cat chased the ball of yarn. Cat.
Cat. C-A-T, cat.
That is correct. Shalom. Your word is cold. It will be cold today. Cold.
Cold. C-O-L-D, cold.
That is correct. Sora. Okay, your word is dog. The dog barked at the mailman. Dog.
Dog. D-O-G, dog.
That is correct. Jordan. Your word is home. I will go home after school. Home.
Home. H-O-M-E, home.
That is correct. Aaliyah. Your word is play. Will you play checkers with me? Play.
Play. P-L-A-Y, play.
That is correct. Isabella. Okay, just pull it down. There you go. Your word is toy. The child loves her new toy. Toy.
Toy. T-O-Y, toy.
That is correct. Okay, now all of you on the stage, I need you to stand up. I need you to wiggle. Wiggle. Come on, Sora, stand up. Come on, wiggle. Wiggle. Get the wiggles out. Yeah, hop. That's a good idea. Hop a little bit. Come on. Okay, audience, do you want to stand up and wiggle? Okay, stand up and wiggle. Okay, good job. All right, we're ready. We're ready. Okay, Miss Avery, come on forward. Okay, your word is connect. The family needs 2 motel rooms that connect through a door. Connect.
Connect. C-O-N-N-E-C-T, connect.
That is correct. All right, Carter, good job. Carter, your word is fudge. We took Grandma a box of fudge since we knew it was her favorite food. Fudge.
Fudge. F-U-D-G-E. Fudge.
That is correct. All right, Miles. Your word is dividing. The class was dividing into teams to play a game. Dividing.
Dividing. D-I-V-I. D-I-N-G. Dividing.
That is correct. All right, Grace. Your word is refund. The clerk agreed to refund my money. Refund.
Refund. R-E-F-U-N. Refund.
I'm sorry, sweetie, there's a D there at the end. I'm so sorry. So close. It's R-E-F-U-N-D, refund. Okay, let's give Grace a huge round of applause. Yay, Grace! Good job. All right, sweet Emmy, come on forward. Your word is foaming. He was so angry, he was practically foaming at the mouth. Foaming.
Foaming. F-O-A-M-I-N-G.
Say the word.
Foaming.
That is correct. Okay, Shalom. Shalom, your word is lovely. The dress you wore last night was lovely.
Lovely. L-O-V-E-L-Y. Lovely.
That is correct. Okay, Sora. Your word is chatter. The squirrel's loud chatter amused the school children. Chatter.
Chatter. C-H-A-T-T-E-R. Chatter.
That is correct. Jordan. Your word is icicle. The wind was so strong that each icicle hung sideways instead of straight down. Icicle.
Icicle. I-C-E-C-L-E. Icicle.
I'm so sorry. It's I-C-I. You said an E in there. It's tricky. I-C-I-C-L-E. Let's give Jordan a huge round of applause. Yay! I forgot to do I'm doing air high fives. I forgot. Air high five. Air high five. There we go. Okay. All right, Miss Aaliyah. Your word is wheel. John took off his bicycle wheel and changed the tire. Wheel.
Wheel. W-H-E-E-L. Wheel.
That is correct. All right, Isabella. Your word is bottom. Sally stepped on a stone and hurt the bottom of her foot. Bottom.
Bottom. B-O-T-T-O-M. Bottom.
That is correct. All right, Avery. Your word is chain. That silver chain looked good with Sue's blue sweater. Chain.
Chain. C-H-A-I-N. Chain.
That is correct. Carter, your word is ivory. Elephant tusks were the main source of ivory. Ivory.
Ivory. I-V-Y-O-R. Ivory.
I'm so sorry. You had the letters, they were just in different order. I-V-O-R-Y. So super close. All right, let's give Carter a round of applause. Air high five, Carter. Air high five. Got it. All right, Miles. Your word is remove. My mom will use bleach to remove the stain on my shirt. Remove.
Remove. R-E-M-O-V-E. Remove.
That is correct. Emmy? Emmy? Okay, your word is flagpole. We gathered around the flagpole as the flag was raised at dawn. Flagpole.
Those two words.
It's one word. Flagpole.
F-L-A. Oops. Flagpole. F-L-A-G-P-O-L-E.
That is correct. All right, shalom. Your word is having. Everyone seemed to be having fun at the fair. Having.
Having. H-A-V-I-N-G. Having.
That is correct. Sora. Your word is fanning. We found Grandma sitting on the front porch fanning herself. Fanning.
Fanning. F-A. N. Wait, can I start over?
You sure can.
Okay. F-A-N. I-N-G. Fanning.
Okay, I am so sorry,
Is
sweetie.
it two N's?
Yes, I know. It's a toughie, isn't it? So let's give Sora a round of applause. High five! Air high five! Good job. Miss Aaliyah. Okay, your word is yearly. A bird navigates its yearly journey south by sensing the Earth's magnetic field. Yearly.
Yearly. Y-E-A-R-L-Y. Yearly.
That is correct. Okay, Isabella. Your word is consider. We did consider moving to the city, but we decided against it. Consider.
Consider. C-O-N-D-I-O-R.
I'm sorry, it's super close. So C-O-N-S-I-D-E-R. Great job. Let's give Isabella a big round of applause. High five. Sweetie, you can come down and sit in that other front row over there. Yep, right over there. That's perfect. All right, Miss Avery. Your word is wedge. An axe is a kind of wedge that is used to split large pieces of wood. Wedge.
Wedge. W-E-D-G-E. Wedge.
That is correct. Miles. Your word is axes. We sharpened both axes and the job of chopping wood became easier. Axes.
Axes. A-X-E-S. Axes.
That is correct. Emmy. Your word is draggy. Some people are draggy in the early morning, but they perk up later. Draggy.
Draggy. D-R-A-G-G-Y. Draggy.
That is correct. All right, shalom. Okay, your word is screen. Open the window, but leave the screen shut. Screen.
Screen. S-R. Can I say it again?
You sure can.
S-C-R-E-E-N.
Thank you, sweetie. You did spell it correctly the second time, but I have to take that first spelling. I'm so sorry. And it was SR, and you forgot the C in there. I'm so sorry, but you did a great job. So let's give him a big round of applause. So Shalom, you can go sit over there 2 seats away from Isabella. Okay, Aaliyah, come on forward. Okay, your word is perhaps. Perhaps we can buy another car next month. Perhaps.
Perhaps. P-E-R-H-A-P-S-E. Perhaps.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. So it's P-E-R-H-A-P-S. So close, so close, so close. Let's give her a round of applause. Okie dokie. All right, Avery. Okay, your word is grocery. We went to the grocery for milk and eggs. Grocery.
Grocery. G-R-O-I-C-H-Y. Grocery.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. Super close. G-O-R-C-E-Y. Great job. Let's give Avery a round of applause. High five. All right, Miles. Your word is craven. No one admires a person who proves to be craven when things get rough. Craven.
Craven. C-R-A-V-E-N. Craven.
That is correct. All right, Emmy. Your word is evenings. Carter does his homework most evenings at the library. Evenings.
Evenings. E-V-E-N-I-N-G-S. Evenings.
That's correct. All right, Miles. Your word is dwelling. The soldier's current dwelling is an army barracks. Dwelling.
Dwelling. D-W-E-L-L-I-N-G. Dwelling.
That is correct. Okay, Emmy. Your word is simplify. To simplify the directions he had given me, he also drew a map. Simplify.
Simplify. S-I-M-P-L. Can I start over?
You sure can.
Simplify. S-I-M. P. L. I. F-Y. Simplify.
That's correct. All right, Miles. Your word is escort. The homecoming queen had her father as an escort. Escort.
Escort. E-S-C-O-R-T. Escort.
That is correct. All right, Emmy. Your word is bootless. He made a bootless attempt at starting his own business. Bootless.
Bootless. B-O-O-T-L-E-S-S. Bootless.
That's correct. All right. Miles, your word is irksome. Folding the laundry can be an irksome task. Irksome.
Irksome. I-R-K-S-O-M-E. Irksome.
That is correct. All right, Emmy. Your word is prism. We turned the prism so that it cast a rainbow of colors onto the wall. Prism.
Prism. P-R. I. glass, and prism.
That is correct. Miles, your word is monument. A monument in Washington, D.C. honors our first president. Monument.
Monument. M-O-N-U-M-E-N-T. Monument.
That is correct. All right, Emmy, your word is reckon. I reckon that the next presidential campaign will be unusually hard fought. Reckon.
Can you please say the word again?
Sure. Reckon.
R-E-C-K-E-N. Reckon.
I'm so sorry. It's O-N. I know it's hard. It's so hard. It's R-E-C-K-O-N. Okay? Have a seat on the stage. Miles, you come forward. So we're starting a new round. So you just have to spell one word correctly. Okay? Okay. Your word is middling. The quality of the fruit we bought at the market was just fair to middling. Middling.
Middling. M-I-D-D-L-I-N-G. Middling.
That is correct. Congratulations. Okay, so everybody just hang tight. You can have a seat, and then we're going to clap for everybody at the end. Just hang tight. We're going to make sure we've got all the places. Okay, so Shalom and Aaliyah. Okay, so how about Miles and Emmy? You go ahead and come down over here. And then I need Shalom and Aaliyah to go back up so that we can figure out who has fourth place because you both came down in the same round. So I need Shalom and Aaliyah. You go back up. You can sit wherever you want. Pick your chair, wherever you want. Okay. All right. Shalom, you can come up first. Your word is united. We were united in our decision to cook out. United.
United. U-N-I-T-E-D. United.
That is correct. Okay, Aaliyah, your word is record. The secretary will record every decision we make tonight. Record.
Record. R-E-C-O-R-D. Record.
That is correct. Shalom. Your word is calcium. Milk and cheese are good sources of calcium. Calcium.
Calcium. C-A-L. C. I-O-M. Calcium.
I'm so sorry. So close, sweetheart. C-A-L-C-I-U-M. But go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and go back and have a seat in that chair. And now we're still in the same round. So Aaliyah, you go ahead and come forward. What you will need to do is to spell one word right to finish this round, and then you'll have to spell one more word in the next round. So you'll have two words, okay? All right. So your first word is parish. We have 100 families in our local parish. Parish.
Parish. P-A-R-S-H-E.
I'm so sorry, honey. That's not right, but that's okay. P-A-R-I-S-H. Okay, go ahead and have a seat. Guess what, Shalom? You're back up. Come on. I know, it's a little confusing, but it makes sense. It really does, I promise. Okay, your word is roommate. Luckily, my roommate at camp did not snore. Roommate.
Roommate. ROOMMATE. Roommate.
That's correct. Okay, Aaliyah. Your word is scorching. The hot iron was scorching the delicate fabric of my blouse. Scorching.
Scorching. SCOURCHEN.
I'm so sorry. It's SCORCHING. Okay, so have a seat. And then Shalom, you come back up. So new round, you have to spell one word correct. Okay, so can you pull that down? Okay. Your word is baste. It was a tedious job to baste the lace onto the hem of the dress. Baste.
Based.
Yes.
Based. BASED. Based.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. It's BASTE. Okay? So we're just going to keep on going. You have a seat. Aaliyah, come on back up. So we're back to what we said before. Oh, that's right. Yes, we're going to have to start a new round. Sorry. My bad. Go back. This is why Mrs. Naylor keeps me on track. Okay, it gets very confusing. It seems confusing, but we're following the rules of a spelling bee. So it has to do with order and rounds. So we have to start another round. So Shalom, you are back up. We just want you to get your steps in today, okay? All right, your word is approach. Don't approach our new dog until he gets used to being here. Approach.
Approach. AP. ROACH. Approach.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. I double checked. I thought I heard one P, and that's what Mrs. Naylor heard. So it's two P's. It's APPROACH. So I'm sorry. Have a seat. Aaliyah, come on up. All right, so we're back to that two words that you need to spell, one to complete this round, and then a second word for the next round. Your first word is vitamins. One chewable tablet contains all the vitamins you need in one day. Vitamins.
Vitamins. VITAME.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sweetie. It's VITAMI. And you put an E in there. It's VITAMINS. Okay? So have a seat. Shalom. Come on back. Your word is consist. Our breakfast usually consists of cereal, a half a banana, and juice. Consist.
Consist. CONSIST. Consist.
That's correct. All right, Aaliyah. Your word is beginning. The mystery novel got my attention from the very beginning. Beginning.
Beginning. BEINGE. I mean, not GE. That's our other.
You can start again.
EING.
I'm so sorry, sweetie.
No.
It's BEGINNING. So you may have a seat. Thank you. And then Shalom, you come back up. Your word is unstable. Our friend is so unstable that she may not come even though she said she would be here. Unstable.
Unstable or unstabled?
Unstable.
Unstable.
Say it again.
Unstable.
Unstable.
Unstable. U-N-S-T. A-B-E. Unstable.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. It's U-N-S-T-A-B-L-E. Okay, so have a seat. Aaliyah. Or gosh, I did it again. So sorry. We got to start back with Shalom. Okay? I'm sorry. So sorry. Okay, victim is your word. The victim could easily identify the robber. Victim.
Victim. V-I-C-T-O-M. Victim.
I'm so sorry. It's V-I-C-T-I-M. Okay, so have a seat. Okay, Aaliyah, come on up. And Aaliyah, here's what I need you to do, because I need to make sure that I hear every letter, because I want to give you credit for every letter, okay? So just slow down a little bit when you're spelling, so I am sure that I hear everything that you say. And then pull your mask down, okay? Thank you. Could you pull just a little bit more? Thank you so much. That helps me. Okay. All right, so you will have to spell 2 words. We're back to that again, okay? Your first word is hopeless. Hopeless. After working on the problem for 10 hours, I decided it was hopeless. Hopeless.
Hopeless. H-O-P-E-L-E-S-S.
Okay. All right. That is correct. H-O-P-E-L-E-S-S. Okay? So you need to do another one, sweetie. Aaliyah, come back. You have to do a second one. But I need you to slow down for me just a little bit, because I want to make sure that I give you credit, right, for everyone. So just slow. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Are you breathing deeply? Okay. Deep breath. Okay. Here we go. Your word is forgotten. Forgotten. Jimmy had forgotten to return his permission slip for the field trip. Forgotten.
Forgotten. F-O-R-G-E-T-E-N.
I think you said 1 T, so it's F-O-R-G-O-T-T-E-N. Okay? So have a seat. Shalom. Come back up. So when you both are spelling, I just really need you to speak super slowly. So if you're spelling cat, it's going to sound weird, but I need you to spell it this way. C-A-T. I need you to be real clear and slow down, because I want to make sure that I'm hearing what you're saying so I can give you credit, okay? All right. Shalom, your word is unable. I'm unable to unlock my suitcase with this key. Unable.
Unable. U-N-A-B-L-E. Unable.
That is correct. Okay, you can have a seat. Aaliyah. Your word is classical. Classical. One radio station in our city plays classical music and jazz. Classical. So can you pull it down just a little bit more? Thank you.
Classical. C-L-A-C-A-L. Classical.
I'm so sorry. It's C-L-A-S-S-I-C-A-L. So you may have a seat. Shalom. You come back up. I know. One word. Your word is tribute. On Memorial Day, we pay tribute to those who gave their lives for our country. Tribute.
Tribute. T-R-I-B-U-T-E. Tribute.
That is correct. Okay, congratulations. So here's what I need you both to do, if you don't mind. Have a seat over here. We're going to get everything in order, and then I'll call the top 4 winners up. So you guys go ahead. You can sit in the second row, and I'll be with you in just a second. Okay. All right. Can I please have Miles, Emmy, Avery, and Shalom all to come forward up on the stage? All right. So, 3rd grade, these are your spelling bee winners. Can you give them all a big round of applause? I am so proud of all of you. Okay, so Shalom. Let's give Shalom a round of applause for 4th place. Avery, 3rd place. I'm going to flip you two. There we go. Emmy, 2nd place. Round of applause. And Mr. Miles, 1st place. Round of applause. Good job. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The 4 of you are going to come down here. And if I can have Avery and Shalom on this step with some space in between you. Got it? And Shalom, you're right over here. And then Emmy and Miles. Emmy, you're going to stand right here on this step. And Miles, you're right there. And then, you want to hold that? You two, you can hold up your ribbons. Mrs. Packer made that. Isn't that sweet? So cute. Thank you. They look